What's up, guys? It's your boy Scion, and I am back, and we have another episode of Monday Conversation. Now, Monday Conversation, if you're new to the channel, is basically where I talk about things that's in the world and gaming, and I get to nitty gritty. I don't cut my words here. I don't edit myself. I don't censor myself. So if you hear me cursing, you hear whatever else, this is the one video, the one series that you're going to see it. You're going to see me coming real and nothing but real. Now this week, we're about to get real because I feel I have to say something about this because it's becoming out of hand. And what I'm going to go on this week is basically racism in gaming. Now I'm going to have 5 points and I'm going to talk about these things, and these are true to heart for me, for my friends, for people that I've been watching, other YouTubers, other Twitch people, and it's just bad. We gotta go to it. We gotta get at it, and we're gonna get right down to the nitty gritty right now. Now, my first point is minorities get an unfair requirement in gaming, and what I mean by that in particular is YouTubers and Twitch people. We get it harder than a white person, so to speak, and I know people don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. And I'll give you an example. In Marvel Heroes, where I've been covering the game, I got bashed actually on Reddit and a few other places where they were telling me that I'm lazy. Now, if you look on Marvel Heroes right now, go do a search on Marvel Heroes. Now, I want you to look at my playlist, or go on my channel, look at my playlist, and look at what I put into those videos and how much work I put into those videos. And go look at other people. Look at them, that they're actually standing in the training room and doing nothing. Only Wilfred Wong and No Rage actually do more work than I do, because they go about the math, and you know, sometimes they're in way before and beta and stuff like that. Those are the only two that I actually see that actually do more work. Everybody else, who actually are white gamers, unfortunately, they just stand in the training room and just say, hey, look at me, I got a new character, got a new outfit, and these are the skills, and bam, and 10k views. No dislikes. Now go look at my videos. Not only do I not do that, I go level the characters up, and you see in the streaming playlist that I actually play with the characters, play with people, and have fun with people, learn the character, learn the build, and then come back and make a video. Show you the characters, show you why I made everything, show you why I did everything, and then put the video out. Now look at that video, look at the views in the same place that the other videos are, but look at the dislikes. Dislikes on what? And then I have people telling me, oh, you're lazy and you don't do it. How am I lazy? I did more than the other people did. So what's the problem? The problem is that I'm a different package shipping out the game to you. That's what's the problem. There's no way that the person can say that I'm lazy. How am I lazy? Because I'm actually doing more. How am I not doing quality when I'm actually giving you more quality? You're actually getting HD. So when you eliminate all that, what is it down to? It's who's delivering the package. And the people won't say that, but it's obvious. It's plainly obvious. Like I said, look at Marvel Heroes and start looking at characters, look at my playlist, and look at the other videos, and then look at the videos I did, and you can honestly see the difference. And then you say, well, how the hell is this person lazy? Like what the hell is going on with there? Keep that in mind. That's point number one. Number two is the Trump effect. Now, Donald Trump, whether he is trolling, whether he is serious, or whether it's just one big conspiracy, has caused a major problem on the internet. He has literally made it an in thing to be racist. I didn't think that would be possible at this day and age, but this fool has come out there in the national eye and made it an in thing to be racist. So when you look on forums, if you look on Reddit, if you look on Facebook, if you look on, who knows, MySpace, if you look on Tumblr, if you look on YouTube, if you look on Twitch, people are acting like Trump now. And it's cool. It's cool. People are acting like that in games, and it's cool now because he's deemed cool. And it baffles me as far as this as far as this country has come, that Trump can come along and make racism an in thing. He can come along and make it an in thing to hate on Spanish people. He can come along and make it a in thing that you're racist and you're being held down. When I watched something today, I kid you not, you can look it up, Google this right now. Trump supporters are mad because they can't be racist openly. Like, look it up. Like, that they're mad because they can't run around and be racist in America without being persecuted. Of course you can't run around in America and be like F, like N-word, well, F Spanish. Like, no, you can get your ass kicked. You can't do that. But these people are upset and angry that they can't do that because the Constitution. No, the Constitution does not give you the right to be an asshole. You don't have the right to be an asshole. In gaming, when I play things like Blade and Soul, and I'm looking at Blade and Soul, when the few times that I look at chat, I'm looking at people talk about, oh, look at that black person over there and Blade and Soul. What is he doing there? Like, doesn't he know that they're all Asians? And I'm like face palming. I'm like, what the hell does that have to do with anything? Like, doesn't have to do anything to do anything. Like, why are you even saying that? But whatever. The Trump effect is real. Him being the Republican National Party's nominee is embarrassing development. That's embarrassing for. I'll never be a Republican, but I feel embarrassed for the Republicans that they even have to deal with that. That is so terrible. Next up, YouTube and Twitch do nothing to stop racism at all. Nothing. They don't get in between it. They don't come and say, hey, you know what, this isn't cool, let's not. They don't do anything. In fact, if you are a victim of being cyberbullied and racism, they don't do anything until either somebody dies or gets their behind kicked. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, we got to stop cyberbullying and everything else, when YouTube and Twitch could have stopped it from the get-go. When people reported something and said, hey, look, this person's being bullied. The same thing happened on Facebook. Facebook doesn't do anything either. But we're talking about gaming right now. YouTube and Twitch do not stop it. They don't ban the person if he's running around here saying, I hate black, whites, gay people. They don't ban any of those people. But they will ban the people fighting back for it, though. If you're on the opposite side, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna fight back and say, you're gonna be the one who's gonna get banned. You will get your behind kicked right off YouTube and Twitch, and then they'll be like, you violated policy. But they will not stop the person initially, because they want to fall within freedom of speech. So they don't want to nail that person who's actually inciting the riot. They want to nail the people who go riot. Like, it is the most retarded thing I've ever seen in my life. Now, this next thing, I want you to pay close attention to this, because it's where white people get frustrated, because they are victimized in all this too. And I'm going to say this as my next point. Normal white people get victimized in all of this. Not every white person is a racist. I know a lot of white people. I have a lot of white friends. And it kind of upsets me too on that side when they all get labeled as racist, because you have a few idiots. Like, Trump doesn't make every white person racist, and black people need to understand that. Like, you can't sit there and label a whole race because they have a few idiots. There's a lot of them, but you can't call everybody KKK. That's not fair. Now, when you have the next side of that, here's something that's funny. The same way black people have inter-racism, white people have inter-racism, and it's not really talked about, and I'm going to talk about it here and probably ruffle a lot of feathers. If you do not color your hair, if you do not act crazy and yell into the mic, you will not be accepted in the white community. This is craziness now. I know I'm probably kicking you off some extra knowledge, but this is craziness in gaming. You need to either have spiky hair, purple, blue, green, whatever hair you want to color your hair. You need to do that, or you will not be accepted. You will not be a super pro gamer. You'll be okay and get your little 50 to 100k subscribers, but you will not get to 1 million because you are not outrageous. You are not that in click right there. Now, this is just me talking about white people and their side of it. And I'm looking at that, like, what chance do I have as a black commentator when, like, trying to grow up and be in a white dominated gaming world that segregates itself? Never mind me. They're segregating themselves. So what you have to feel like, damn, how am I even going to break out on my own as a black commentator when the white people themselves segregate themselves? It's like, it's just nasty all the way around. Racism is not just a black on white thing. Racism is a thing that covers everybody. It blackens everybody's eyes. It screws everybody over. And my next and last point is, how can we stop it? It's years and decades and centuries and generations, and the only true way to stop this is we got to start holding everybody accountable. We got to start holding YouTube and Twitch accountable. We got to start having people run around. I know YouTube and Twitch have a lot on their plates, but it needs to be a point where you start protecting people, everybody. It can't just not make it be a black person, not make it be Spanish, not Italian, or whatever you want to, Asian, or whatever else you want to call it. Let's not make it about that. Any type of racism, whether it be whether it be something like, maybe if it's gay bashing, maybe if it's chauvinistic, female holding females out, whatever it is, it needs to be stopped. It needs to be cut off. We like as soon as YouTube gets some type of complaint, it needs to be stopped. As soon as Twitch gets some type of complaint, it needs to be stopped. If any game, that it be a forum, whether it be whatever, if it's Reddit, it all needs to stop. It needs to go across the board where people see that, I can't go out and be an asshole today because the world is going to kick my ass. It needs to be collective, that the world is going to kick your ass if you're racism. Like, if you bust out and be a racist. Not that you can just, okay, well, YouTube won't allow me, I'll go over to Twitch and be an asshole. No, it needs to be across the board. If we really, really want stuff like this to stop, and this is not just gaming, I'm talking about in the world. If we want it to all stop, it needs to be a collective. You cannot do that anymore. This is world law. Respect everybody. Respect everything. If you want to sit there and be an asshole, then you got to deal with 5 billion people coming after you now. That's how it should be. That's how you stop racism. That's how you stop it in gaming. That's how you stop it in the world. That's how you stop the Middle East from fucking bombing every damn body because we don't believe in their religions and all that like that. See, I couldn't be president. See, because I'm gonna kick you some knowledge, because you're not gonna sit up there and blow up my people and talk about praise Allah and all this other type of stuff, and we don't respect your Lord. And then, no, we ain't on your soil. Go do whatever the hell you want to do on your soil. I really don't care. But when you come over here and say it, that's when I care. That's what the whole world needs to be like right now. When they start doing that everywhere else other than their own soil, and it be like, no, you become a parking lot now. Because, nah, man, you're not going to come over here and kill up a whole bunch of innocent women and children because you mad because of whatever the hell you got going on over here. Nope. Parking lot. Now, I know a lot of people don't like that the fact that I'm basically saying bomb a whole freaking country, but, yo, it got to stop. When is it going to stop? We going to let them do it for another 1,000 years? Nah. Nope. Nope. Can't happen. See, that's why I can't be president, because I would probably cause World War III, because I know you're not killing my people. So I agree with Putin. And, like, I know it's a communist state, but I agree with him. Screw that. Pave that shit over and make a damn parking lot. If they can't get it together. We don't have to sit there and deal with it. But that's totally different. That's outside the point. But it's the same thing like in gaming. If people can't get along, if people can't do what the hell they gotta do, peace. That's it. That's it. Ban them. Get them out of there. Get them off YouTube. Get them off Twitch. Get them out your forum. Get them off your game. They don't need to log in. That's it. Now, other than that, you guys be legendary. This went way longer than I wanted it to, but hopefully you get something out of it and you go somewhere and you'll be a little bit more enlightened and understand everything around you, because racism is not just a black and white thing, it's an everybody thing. So, peace. Appreciate everybody who stops by and watches my channel. So if you'd like to see more of my videos, you can click the top right end card and see more of my videos on the playlist, or you can click the bottom right and subscribe to the channel. Once again, one love, and thanks for stopping by. Peace.